Alexa, stop.
How is it going?
Butterflies are floating like your red hair in the breeze. Spring awakening, new love takes me into lilac dreams. Lay beside me, whisper softly your sweet empathy. Crisp reflections on the water of you close to me.
2,000 years later.
Now you are someone I rely on.
Much better. Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for tuning in. I did not want to talk to you guys when I was looking like the patient myself. I wanted to at least look decent first before I can speak to you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. This is gonna be my day in the life in my clinicals, and right now I just finished getting ready. It's about 7:45 a.m. right now. I was struggling with my contacts. That's the only reason why I took so long. Other than that, I usually take... Ma! Ma! Now film! If it was not my contacts, my makeup usually takes me about 5 minutes. Like you see, it's very, very simple. My hair, I just throw it up in the bun like so. I need to be leaving the house at least by 8:10 latest. So I'm just gonna have my breakfast, of which I never have appetite for morning breakfast. I'm just gonna have a yogurt while I journal my morning and just kind of tune in with my emotions for a bit before I can step out while listening to some positive affirmations. Yeah. Ooh.
Make me feel real. Summer days that drift away as we lay in the field. Dandelions everywhere.
I usually put my lunch in this bag. I just got this from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I can't really remember. But can't forget some fruits and just some OJ because, you know, why not? My water is usually in my backpack.
Make a wish.
Just gonna put my stuff in my pocket right now so that I can have them stand by. For my breakfast, I'm gonna have some non-fat yogurt with some granola because, like I said, I do not have appetite for breakfast. These are the oats granolas that I'm gonna be pouring into my yogurt.
Close my eyes as I make my
Mix, mix, mix.
and we slowly
Enjoy.
like ivy crawling up the wall. We need to feel the sun.
That completes my morning. I guess I'll take you guys on a drive with me. Whew, it's dark in here. Oh, right on time, right on time, right on time, right on time, right on time. Just gonna open my garage. And you can't forget to buckle up. I was here looking for my glasses and I forgot I had contacts on. Anyway, I am right on time. It's gonna take me at least 10-15 minutes to get to the clinical site, and then I'm gonna start my day. I hope today it won't be so packed, but you know, we'll have a busy day because when it's busy, time moves so fast. Like you've seen, my morning is pretty chill. I do not have much going on in the morning. However, I did buy an Echelon bike and I'm gonna DIY it to look like the Peloton. Peloton is the $2,000 cycling bike that I do not have right now, so we're gonna DIY with a $500 bike, okay? I just got this one from Amazon. I have at least 2 iPads, so I'm gonna put one iPad on the Echelon bike so it can be my monitor, my screen, so I can now download the Peloton app for $12.99 a month and basically take all their cycling classes for quadruple cheaper the price. So I'm excited for that. I want to start incorporating lifestyle videos on my channel. Ooh, that sunrise is beautiful. I want to start incorporating lifestyle videos to my channel just because, as much as, you know, my life revolves around nursing, I don't want it to just be a nursing channel entirely. I also want to take you guys behind the scenes of me when I'm off duty and just what I engage myself in on my day-to-day life. So let me know if you'd like that.
'Cause we've grown cold from contact lows, falling out of love.
Just got here right on time. I'm just gonna go in now, and yeah, we'll see you guys inside. I'll take you guys around with me. I'll try to vlog as much. Of course, I'm gonna be cautious of patient information, just overall HIPAA, and not to disclose the organization that I'm working at the moment. So I'm just gonna be cautious of that, and let's go. So the first thing I do when I get to the clinical site is read the patient's chart, just so I'm familiar with what type of patients I'm going to be seeing for the day. Next, I prep the exam room so that the patient can find it clean, and I go and grab them from the waiting room so I can get their vitals right here. Then I take them to the exam room where I do subjective assessments and also find out their chief complaint for coming to the clinic. I collect any samples if needed, then I let the doctor know to come and see them. I like sanitizing my rooms after each and every patient, so this is me just doing that. I clean the room and prep it for the next patient.
Maybe I've ignored the signs. I tend to romanticize. And maybe you tried too many times to tell me you're done just getting by. No, can we fall back to place? Can we find another way? And maybe honestly, in another life, in another life, ooh.
Since this is a free clinic, all medications are always donated by pharmaceutical companies in bulk, so we are required to do med counts and package them up according to the patient's dosages in their little med bag, and this is just me packing them up for the next patients for the day.
Winter brought me to the water where we of yesterday. Wilted lilacs painting all these.
Basically, that's how my day looks like at the free clinic. Come in, read the patient charts, assess them, send the doctor in, do med counts, clean the rooms, and now at the end of the day, I just clean all the rooms just to prepare for the next day.
Broken memories, blurred reflections on the ice of you close to me.
Oh my gosh, and that's a wrap. That's a wrap for the day. That's a wrap. That's pretty much what I do for clinicals. I hope that was informative for some of you that are looking into studying your clinicals, or just an aspiring nursing student and you do not know what to expect. I'm just gonna go head home now, take a shower because I feel gross, and have some dinner and probably edit this vlog, and then I can just wind down for the night and call it a day.
She lays beside me, I feel her breath. She whispers softly, never leave this bed. I don't wanna lose you or forget, 'cause this is more than a moment. I don't wanna be broken.
Whew. That was a nice dinner. Now I am ready to log in my timesheet for the day, and what else am I gonna do? And prep my planner for tomorrow. On a typical clinical day, I might have some clinical work to fill out, especially like a lot of paperwork. You're basically charting about your day and your patients. But since this is my last semester, I have not seen anything of that sort required by us to fill out. So I pray that's how it's gonna be. But I'm just gonna log in my hours, plan my day for tomorrow, do my evening journaling, and then also in the midst of doing all that, I'm gonna be talking to you guys and giving you guys some clinical tips on how to pass your clinicals and just basically how to survive.
Come on, baby, hold me. Let me be the one. I try to be deserving. I promise not to run, and I'll try.
So to log in our timesheets, we use a software or website called XAT or Steps, and you can see here I just plugged in my hours for this week. So Monday, today, I did from 8:30 to 5, and then Tuesday 8:30 to 5, then Thursday 1 to 6 p.m. As you can see, I have 30 hours already accumulated, and I need about 60 to 90 hours. So at the end of the week, I just submit this to my preceptor who approves it, and then it goes to my clinical records. Let me quickly speak to you guys about some tips that I found helpful in surviving clinicals, being that I've had my clinicals since my associate's degree and now just completing my bachelor's. So the first tip, please wear comfortable shoes. You do not want to appear like you're sluggish, tired, leaning on the walls. No, you have to wear comfortable shoes because you're constantly going to be on the move. I'm saying this because clinical instructors are very strict. If they do see you as sluggish, tired, or you're just not fit to take care of patients for the day, they can easily send you home. But yeah, please wear comfortable shoes. Oh, and also before you leave the house, eat something. I don't care if you're not a morning person. I don't care if you do not have appetite. Look for that appetite and eat something. You do not want to be in clinicals with your stomach growling and you're just there assessing patients in a quiet room and then all they hear is never sit, never look idle. Do not ever just wait to be told what to do, because you need to be proactive. If you feel like no one is giving you any tasks to perform, ask. Can I help? Can I be of help? What do you want me to do? Especially if you're new on site, ask. It's never wrong to ask. In fact, annoy them with questions. Annoy them, pester them to give you something to do. And you don't want to just sit down and then look like you're idle. Then they're just going to look at you like you're not interested in what's going on around the clinical side. If you see your preceptor or the nurse you're shadowing going to do vitals and it's something you know how to do, go and say, no, you go handle something else. I'm gonna deal with the vital signs, because it's something you're familiar with. If you know these are all the tasks they have to do for the day, let them know, this is what I'm comfortable in doing. I can help you do this, tackle this. And they're gonna be very open to giving you assignments to do. So never sit idle, always be on the move, always ask for something to do. Also communicate your goals to them. If, let's say, prior to your clinicals you had simulations and skills checkoffs for, let's say, how to take a manual blood pressure, go and volunteer and tell them, hey, I actually have a goal to be able to acquire manual blood pressures on all your patients today, so let me handle that for the day. That way you can come up with goals for the day, and they're going to be actionable for you and the nurse is going to better help you to achieve that goal. It's okay to communicate when you're not really familiar with a skill. That way your preceptor can know where to assist you better. Oh, another thing. If you are in clinical and let's say your nurse says to you, hey, I'm performing a dress change in room 1. Do you want to come watch, or do you want to come assist, or do you want to go ahead and do it? Say yes. Do not ever say no to anything that you're being offered to do, because this is your opportunity to learn. You're never going to get this opportunity, and this is your opportunity to mess up if you have to. But I'm not saying go out there and mess. But if they do ask you and they're willing to watch you as you do it and guide you, by all means take up on the opportunity. Never say no to whatever you're being asked to do, because then it's not a good look. They're going to look at you like, okay, then what are you doing in clinical? But even if it scares you, even if it's a skill you've never done, even if it's a skill that you struggle on, go ahead and practice on a live patient, because then they're going to walk you step by step, and that's how you learn. Always take notes. This is my little pocketbook that I carry around during practicums. When I see a procedure that I'm not really familiar of the steps, or a medication that's mentioned and I forgot one of the side effects, or I forgot its mechanic of action, I always take notes. When I have some downtime, I can sit down, look at my medication drug reference book, or when I get home, I look at my notes for the day. I do research on whatever I have to do research on, and that's how you learn. That's how you acquire the knowledge while at clinical sites. So always take notes. So the last one, and this is a big one, ask any questions you might have. I don't care if it sounds dumb, ask. Even if it sounds dumb, whatever that dumb question is, just ask. Because 90% of the time, your classmates do not even know the answer to that, and you're the one who's saving their butt asking that question. At the end of the day, they always turn out to not be dumb. So yes. Anyway, I hope you took some tips from this video. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new here, consider subscribing if you did enjoy this video. Also, I have a playlist full of nursing school videos up here, so be sure to click it and watch some other videos, including what to carry to clinicals if you do not know what to take with you. And I included this little notebook with all the links in that video, so be sure to check out the playlist. I think this is gonna be my final video for nursing school and clinicals and all that shebang, because starting next week your girl is finally gonna start working, and I am so excited. It's gonna be so busy for me, so wish me luck. I'm gonna try as much to vlog those, but this is gonna be the end of our nursing school video series, and now we graduate to new nurse grad videos. Prepare to see me during orientation, my first day of work, shift, updates. I'm gonna just put it all out there. I'm gonna take you guys through with me throughout the emotions, because I know the first 6 months of a new grad nurse can be so challenging, and I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm like, if they could do it, I can do it too. So yes, thank you so much for supporting this channel, and it would be so helpful if you commented, liked it. Just say whatever in the comments below, and I'm gonna be sure to comment back. Okay, love you, bye.
Say what's on my mind, 'cause baby I need you